everyone, this is Ethan in Alberta, not that it matters. Today I'm going to test some 1-2-1 rounds versus the first strike rounds. We're going to start out with the first strike rounds and then do the 1-2 rounds. We've got a Tiberius T9.1 with the Lapco first strike barrel, the underboard one. I've heard some people complain, but I love it. It's awesome. Anyways, we've got that and the FSR riser, not that that matters a whole lot. M50 hammerhead muzzle tip. I got the chrono, it's sitting at about 290 feet per second, maybe 295 with first strike rounds right now, and I'll re-chrono for the 1-2-1 rounds. I'm going to shoot at 70 feet, 120 feet, 200 feet, and 300 feet. There's a bit of a wind today, so we'll see how I can do. I'm in line with it though, as opposed to shooting across, so hopefully that doesn't bugger my results too much. Also, this is Canada, so it's cold out this time of the year, just like most time of the year. Aside from that, we're starting at the 70 feet. I've got a barrel over there. It's got a shirt on it, black for first strike. I'll be having the gray one on the barrel for 1-2-1 rounds. They said they're lighter, so you got to chrono down to match out the velocity, but they don't go as far because they're lighter, allegedly. So we'll see if that's true or not. Aside from that, let's get on with the show, I suppose. So this right here is 70 feet. Let's check it out, I guess. Got to turn my chrono on. $295, $292, $284, $302. I went over on that one. $293, $292, $284. Do the same thing. I'll chrono for you, read it out, and shot. So I'll zoom it in for you. This is with 1-2-1 rounds, 8 of them, because it's 9.1. This time on a gray shirt. 273, 274, 290, 291, 292, 293, 290, 278. That's all. So that's shooting just with the red dot right in the middle of the barrel. That's not that impressive. So I'm gonna do 120 feet right now. I'll zoom in for you. 299, 302, 314, 290, 291, 296, 296, 295. Going to do the next shot at 120 feet with 1-2-1 rounds. I'm not feeling very confident based on that 70-foot thing. I do have a wind, a headwind. It's coming straight at me. It's a little bit over, and I'm basically just aiming in the middle of the barrel. I'll maybe try to account for a little more on this one, but without further ado, I'll zoom you in. Let's hope this is a little more exciting. 286. 290. 278. 289. 294. 284. 272. 285. I don't know about you, but that's not FSR. Okay, so here we are at 200 feet. It's pretty far away. I know you can't see fuck all, so I'm just gonna zoom in for you so you know what you're looking at. Right there. So, see how this goes. There's a lot of wind this time, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. Kind of bounced. One more click. That was 299 the first one. 299 again. Hit the trees behind. 299 again. 289 just to the left there. 292. 284 to the left. 285. 270. Fairly low left. So here we are at 200 feet with 121 rounds. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm even shooting at. It's that beautiful barrel right there. 283, not far enough. 283, still not far enough. 289, still not far enough. 286, 281, 290, 283, 289. That sounded like a hit. I don't see it though. I'm not even gonna do 300 feet because I don't think you're gonna. It'll be stroke of luck. It's not like you're gonna get a consistent shot on that. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing now at 300 feet. I did adjust the chrono just a little bit because I was shooting high at the last one. So this is 300 feet, about the length of a football field, or it is. 289. 311 still. 296. 296 for a bounce. 288. 293. 290. 292. There's some close ones, but I don't think anything actually hit, and even then at this distance, I don't know if they're breaking. But I mean, that's as good as I can do at 300 feet today, so hopefully you can see some trace of them on the video. Okay, this is my friend Ian. He's volunteered to get shot with 2 121 rounds and then 2 first strike rounds so we can compare. And then after I shoot him, he's gonna come and he's gonna shoot me for the same effect, I guess. Let's get a little zoom in on Ian. Wave to the camera, Ian. So this is 80 feet. There's 1, there's 2. I got my Tip-X here. It's chronoed at about 180. It's got first strike in it, just so we can do this video quick. There's 2. How did it feel?
The 121s hurt a little bit less.
They hurt a little less. The 121 rounds hurt a little bit less.
Okay, so this is Ethan. He's the one doing the main portions of this video. I'll go ahead and zoom in on him now. This is 121. in a T9. First 2 shots.
Not too bad. Feels like a normal paintball.
Alright, this is a Tipex.
Take another one if you want.
I'll take one more to see if I can hit him twice.
Not close. That's it. Whatever.
I hit him once with the 1-2-1 rounds and once with the first strike rounds.
So this is a hit. I'll just wipe it clean so you can see how it looks. So starting to welt, that's a pretty normal wound I think in paintball. It's just a bruise. Found this 1-2-1 round. It's mostly intact. Other than that, the first strike hit me somewhere here. Didn't break. I don't know. Could have been cold weather. Could have been that round. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So broken rounds. First strike, you know what you get. You get things like this. It's mostly just the fins that you'll ever find. With these 1-2-1 rounds, you can find pretty much a whole one, and you probably could put a 50 cal paintball in there, but I mean, to look for them, it's just not worth it. Other times it just sort of disintegrates and falls apart, or you get a ring here. This is a little more rare, I suppose, and various chunks like this. I guess the biggest thing is whether they decompose a whole lot. I mean, it's winter, so they're not going to do any of that anytime soon around here. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, like this is a foam of some sort, but it's pretty tough stuff. Like, it doesn't just break. Like, I'm having a hard time just, like, I can do that, but that's a thin part. The thick part looks like it's maybe a 1/16 of an inch, or, well, that's probably like a whole eighth, right? I mean, it's kind of tough stuff, whereas the first big stuff is very brittle. It's all very thin.